how's it going, everybody? It's time to put him in the win column. I'm Scott Spreitzer. He's Doug Upstone. We are DocSports.com, and we got a big game to talk about in the Pac-12 on Saturday. USC and UCLA, they're going to battle it out at Pauley Pavilion. UCLA in revenge for an ugly loss, 66-48 earlier this season, Doug. And in that game, the Bruins made a whopping 3 3-pointers out of 19 attempts. And this is a top 45 three-point shooting team in the country. I would expect better results from behind the three-point line for the Bruins this time around, and they'd better because I don't think a lot of people out there realize that USC is third in the entire country defending the two. You better be able to hit the threes, Doug.
Yeah, that's for sure, Scott. And, and this game has a great deal of importance, too, besides, the obvious of, being the Los Angeles rivalry, is that the winner of this game has a chance to still win the Pac-12 title because Oregon goes to Oregon State on Sunday. And if Oregon would lose, by the percentages, the winner of this game would be the number 1 seed and Pac-12 champion. Now, for USC, that would really be something because the last time that they were an outright champion, it was just 5 decades ago. so that's quite a deal. And it looked like they were going to win it, Scott, I thought rather easily, but then they went 1-3 in February to close out February, 1-3 straight up and against the spread. But UCLA comes into this one 4-4 since the start of February, and they're running like a mole at faucet, hot and cold. Both offenses are in the range of, in terms of efficiency, 30 to 45, but it's the defense that's really the big difference, is what you just said, Scott. The men of Troy are 35th in defensive efficiency, and the Bruins are 188th. I'm going to take the points with USC.
Yeah, I like Mick Cronin. I like that hire in Pasadena, and it's a situation where, he had to work out a lot of kinks. When Steve Alford coaches your program for a few years, fundamentals are lost. And it's just all I'm going to say. Check out what's going on with Nevada. So he had to overcome some obstacles that were put in place by the previous coaching staff. I think he's doing a nice job. Listen, I power rate USC. Now, this doesn't mean I wouldn't play USC if they were right on my power rating number, a little bit lower, but I power rate USC as a 3-point favorite on the road in this particular matchup. Again, it's tough to call UCLA here. I know they're off a couple of road losses, but losing at Colorado, losing at Oregon, those aren't losses you should be ashamed of. Both tough places to play, both good programs. And by the way, I think the Ducks are now, it's either 35-1 or 36-1 straight up at home in the months of February and March, going all the way back to like their second or third home game in those months. In 2013, they had won like 33 in a row before losing to Washington this year. So you lose at Oregon this time of year, it's nothing to be ashamed of. But I got to lean towards USC over. Doug and I both looking at the men of Troy as being the side here. And don't forget, you can grab a $60 free account at DocSports.com. You can see it up there on your screen. Click on the link below this video. Get yourself set up for that free $60 account, and then you can use it on any of our daily packages, Doug's, mine, anybody else on the roster at DocSports.com. And check out our plays all weekend long for both Doug and myself. We are DocSports.com. Let's put them in the win column.